Hello, everybody. My name is Bob Friedenthal. On LinkedIn, I'm Bob Holt, Holt. Last name Friedenthal, Friedenthal. I am so lucky to be interviewing Jim Walsh. And Jim, why don't we start with this? Give us your how to contact you, phone number, email address, that kind of stuff.
Yeah, you can reach me at 734-578-8070. And you can also email me at jim.walsh@insperity.com.
Very good. So let's start with this year I've been really hitting on these interviews and asking people to give us a strong call to action. What would you say your call to action should be or is?
Sure. We help companies improve their culture here at Insperity. We also help business owners navigate the tough landscape of having a remote workforce, helping their employees be more efficient and more effective at their work. We also help increasing employee engagement at Insperity. Companies that work with us have about 80% engagement with their employees. And how we do that is through our training development programs that we offer at Insperity, and then also performance management as well to help upskill their employees to work on new skills that they might need to be successful.
I love it. I love it. It's all about your employees. That's the key to it. And
yes.
I remember this is out of nowhere. Years ago, I was at a networking group, and we went around the room and we were talking about employees, and I was the first one they asked, and they said, when was your first problem that you had with your employees?
Mm-hmm.
And I said, when I hired my first employee.
Right. Every company has employees that's going to have issues sooner or later, right?
Yep. No two people are alike, at the end of the day, but you've got to figure out how to create a blend. Oh, that's a great statement. I just made that up.
That's pretty good.
Okay, so tell us about you and Insperity. Who are you? What do you do?
So my name is Jim, and I have been with Insperity for about 2 years. I'm a business performance advisor. So what I do is I help business owners contain costs on their benefits and to attract and retain top talent to compete in this competitive marketplace. And then we also help with improving culture. We help with companies with better engagement, increasing that engagement with their employees, with the training and development that we offer in performance management. We help contain costs in other areas in terms of workers' comp and the benefit side. So there's a lot of things that we do here in Insperity to help the business owner just be more profitable, and then also help with cost containment and better efficiencies and more productivity with their employees at the company.
I've had clients with Insperity over the years, and there's several things that always stuck out in my mind. First of all, there's a pooling of the workers' comp.
Mm-hmm.
So when you average it in, it tends to be lower than what you normally companies are normally paying. So there's all sorts of benefits. Where they've taken it from and to is because I first started working with Insperity people 7-8 years ago. I'm thinking, I'm just this out of the top of my head, and I think the culture within the culture. So Insperity's got its culture of its own, right? So what you guys are doing is you're training each other on, what do you say, what do you do, and how do you fix so many employee problems that are going on in businesses. So anything else that you can really add that might make a difference?
Yeah, so the owner, Paul Servati, started the company back in 1986. And so he really pioneered the whole HR outsourcing concept. And his whole motto was helping businesses succeed so communities prosper by also working with your people. And what I mean by that is that helping your company, your employees be more successful, helping them be more engaged at the workforce by offering better incentives, really great benefits, and really taking care of your people in terms of what do they need to be successful. And so it's all about taking care of your people that Paul really walks the walk in doing all these years. And we look for companies that have that same type of mindset.
That's beautiful. I was thinking the culture that Insperity is trying to educate businesses on is getting, creating the morale behind everything and the engagement that people have. And so it all, now more than ever, this is a changed economy. It's a changed culture. We've gone from being face to face to doing all these Zoom meetings, and that has a huge impact on how people react and how they work. So I actually have some people I want to introduce you to as well.
That's great. Appreciate it.
You're in LA, so this is good stuff. I think we covered a good deal of what you and Insperity are all about. Right? Mm-hmm. Anything else you would like to add?
Yeah, Paul Servati, the owner and current CEO, he wrote a book called Take Care of Your People. So it really talks about culture. It talks about improving culture at the workforce, engagement, better benefits to attract and retain top talent. It's a great book that talks about how to build a world-class, top performing HR department that ultimately makes the business owner more successful in retaining talent. As we know that if you're going to take care of your people, they're going to stay longer at the organization. And when you lose somebody, it really takes about at least half their salary to replace that person. So our motto is to really help business owners improve their culture, to retain that talent through different programs that we offer with training and development and performance management of that nature to really help them be more successful as they grow.
And what you're doing is you're helping people to have a positive mindset. And I tell everybody has a switch up here. You can be negative, turn it to positive. That's simple.
Right.
And you're trying to ensue that culture in people of how do you all get on the right page so that the company can succeed, and as a result of that, you succeed.
Right. It's very competitive marketplace right now for talent. And so as a business owner, CFO, CEO, you really want to be able to retain that talent that you have, because with quiet quitting that's been going on right now, where employees are working not feeling engaged at the workforce. They're supposed to work 40 hours, they're working less because they feel like they don't have those incentives, they don't have the benefits that they need for themselves or their family at the organization. So they're looking elsewhere. And where Insperity comes in is we help with giving you an HR department at your fingertips to partner with you to make you successful.
Beautiful.
And to increase that employee engagement so your employees are happy and they stay with your company, and it improves culture.
Beautiful. Beautiful. All right. I think we covered plenty. So why don't you give us how people can contact you as well? Again.
Okay, so you can reach me at on my cell phone, 734-578-8070. And you can also reach me on my email, jim.walsh@insperity.com. That's JIM.WALSH WALSH at INSPERITY.com, or you can leave me a message on LinkedIn.
Beautiful, beautiful. So it was a great interview because I think this gets to the heart of the problems that businesses are facing, and you have a solution for it. And
Yes.
as I said, I've worked with Insperity people for lots of years. So again, my name is Bob Holt, Holt, last name Friedenthal, Friedenthal, and that's how you can find me on LinkedIn. I call myself a LinkedIn junkie. I've done over 200 of these interviews. I just came up with the idea like a little over a year and a half ago, and I've already interviewed 200 people. So if you're interested in having me interview you, please give me a call. I get messages all day long on my phone to do interviews. So, and you can reach me at area code 310-736-5787. That's a mobile number. Or you can reach me at bob@mycity.com. I'm the owner of mycity.com. So great stuff. Thank you so much. And I appreciate it. And I'm going to be signing us off.